a savage. She a savage. Prissy a savage. She a savage. These bitches is mad. You mad? You niggas can't have me. My bitch is so classy. So classy. Prissy a savage. She a savage. Prissy a savage. She a savage. My bitch is mad. Mad. Prissy a savage. She a savage.
Hey, look at you. Oh, let's hit them nails.
Click, clack, click, clack.
Hey.
Hey, you guys. I'm live on Facebook, too.
Okay.
On the other end. Just waiting on Bree.
Okay, I'm about to just pin a comment.
Okay. Feel free to ask any question, guys. I'm talking to people on Facebook because I had one on Facebook like 3 minutes earlier, testing it out or whatnot.
All right, I'm just doing this comment and pinning it so they know what we're talking about today.
Okay, cool. I think Bree said like give her like 2 minutes or something.
Okay. Girl,
on the Facebook, can you guys hear the Instagram? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear the Instagram. If you do got Instagram, you could just join us on Instagram. Look, this is actually my first like live like talking to somebody like how whatever conversation or live with somebody. Yeah. So this is pretty cool.
I'm gonna wait till Bree come. I gotta give a disclaimer before we talk because
facts.
No, I can give it now because it's not that many people here. So people know that this is strictly an informative live. No one here is looking for any type of companionship. This is strictly a live to give information to discuss our businesses and drop some gems and some free game. Please refrain from any comments that do not pertain to what we are discussing. If anything is inappropriate, I'm just going to block you. That's it. That's all. Once again, this live, none of us are looking for any type of companionship. Please. Just because my followers can get a little... My followers can be extra sometimes. That's why I got to let them know, like...
They'll be having no respect.
Yeah, keep them comments to yourself. This is not the live for that. We talking about getting minty. I need to tag y'all. Well, they see at the top.
We're just waiting on our other young lady to come in. Her name is Bree. I'll let her introduce herself when she get on, guys. Be patient with us.
It's all good. It's all good. So, you want to start talking about something until she get in?
Well, I guess. I was preferring that somebody would have a question, but...
It's all good. Let's just have some dialogue, because, I mean, it'll come. I'm really loving you now. They cute as fuck. You think you grown.
Thank you, girl.
You think you grown.
Okay, my nails is by Carmen's Paradise. Okay, guys, you guys get 20% off. Use code Chloe with 2 E's.
Okay, we got Just Britt. Okay, Just Britt, since you only one that commented so far, do you have any questions as far as getting into the Airbnb or Turo business? I guess, okay, Chloe, I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
What made you want to start Airbnb?
Oh, wow.
Oh, and Turo. I forgot, my bitch do both. Very much both. Excuse
Um,
me. Airbnb
uh,
and Turo, big boss shit.
um, actually, it kind of like go hand in hand because I love self care, so I feel like the Airbnbs kind of like stem from self care because when you like go on vacation, you want to like be able to stay at something that makes you feel comfortable at home versus like at a hotel where it's just like so generic. Everything's just like like the same thing. But like when you go to something that's like called the Oasis Retreat or Live Your Life,
Per or Sunshine Island
oh Sunshine
or Ocean
Island,
Breeze.
Ocean Breeze, you feel it. You feel it. Like you're like wow. Like even if it's local, you feel different just being in there. So, I mean, all stemmed from like learning business credit too. That's where like it started, and then like I branched out from Airbnb and then the car rental business. I mean, because it's so hard for you to get like a car rented because sometimes you need a credit card, and if
Mm-hmm.
your credit is bad, you can't get a credit card to rent the car. So at least with private renting or even through Turo, you have other options. You can afford it. They offer car insurance while you're driving. So if you can't afford to get car insurance because they run your credit for that too, then you have those options. I'm outside, guys, so I know y'all probably see me like, Lord, she's sweating.
I thought she was
But
glowing because you rich and all of that. That rich girl glow. Per.
yes, yeah, but basically, I mean, and plus it just gives like a different atmosphere, like when you like out of town somewhere, like whether it's just a quick stay with family or friends, or if it's a business trip. We make our Airbnb suitable for children.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a different lifestyle, you know.
Period. Period. Okay. Dan. Okay. So, uh, what's something that you wish you would have known prior to starting Airbnb?
Okay, that's a good one. Okay, I wish I would have known like how to fund the Airbnb. Um,
Mm-hmm.
because funding it is going to be like the most hardest in my opinion because you got to make sure you're able to in the beginning it's going to be a little rough like if you're starting out on your own because you got to have enough funds to pay the rent, the
Mm-hmm.
utilities included, internet, like the amenities and stuff like that. um the hardest part, I feel like the beginning part was probably the hardest part was automation. Like I felt like once you get
Yeah.
automation down packed, you're gonna get booked. You're gonna get bookings and bookings, and you're gonna start feeling like overwhelmed. But it's gonna be overwhelmed of
And
joy,
again, a
like
great
happiness.
way. Mm-hmm.
Yes, like automated is like you gotta like sync your calendar. Um, just having everything all in one place because you're gonna have your listings on different platforms, not just Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like you're gonna have that's another thing. We'll talk about that later.
I'm about to
But
say.
I'm not gonna drop too much gems for y'all. Okay, I'm not gonna do it because there's plenty of places where you can list your Airbnbs at, guys.
Right.
Okay, whether you're doing short-term renting or long-term renting, or for traveling nurses, or just overall people just vacationing, there's different places. Um, I would say probably the hardest Airbnb that we did put together was probably the one that was out of state. Right, Erica.
That was the hardest?
Yes, because not only
No,
did we
ain't no,
have to
nah,
drive
hell
there.
fucking no. You put that shit together in like 2 days.
Yeah, that we did. We
With
did that,
shopping and
guys.
everything.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah,
No.
look, we got to drop some gems on how to furnish your Airbnb under like a certain amount of. We're not gonna say under a certain amount of money because it still varies, but
Yeah.
where you can go um
We
to
need
get
to
some
do
pretty.
we need to make that a challenge.
Yes, yes.
We need to make that a challenge. Seriously. But yeah, girl, definitely hold up, wait a minute.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Dreamwise just Bree just joined. It looked like.
Okay, let me see if I can add her. Okay.
We just over here talking about some Airbnb stuff. Waiting for the car rental specialist to get on.
This shit. Period.
Okay, you got your
Yes.
You looking good. Okay, boo.
You know, I'm not trying to do no hair. It's not.
So let me get another disclaimer. I know all of us are very beautiful Black women. Please keep your comments to yourself if it's not related to what we're talking about. This is an informative live, and that's all. Okay. So just to bring you up to what we was talking, bring up to speed, Bree. We was just talking about what I asked you, what you wish you would have known prior to starting Airbnb. What else I asked you? Oh, what made you want to start Airbnb?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
You want me to say?
Now that you here, what made you want to start Turo, private car rental, whatever you want?
So basically, can you hear me well? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So basically, I had an extra car, and it was a third row vehicle, and someone introduced the idea to me, and they just asked me, what am I doing with my car? And I just said nothing. And that's exactly how it started. Like, just someone bringing the idea to me and me being open enough to go find out what it was. And yeah, just fell in my lap. And I was so interested because I love cars. So that was the other thing. Like, I've always loved to go to auctions. I've always loved buying cars. I literally would switch a car every year. And people would ask me, like, you always got a new car. You always got a different car. I just like cars. So find something you like to do and focus on that.
Right.
I'm sorry, y'all.
There's some paper.
Oh, no, you're good.
Okay, so.
Sorry, y'all.
No, you good. What's I ask you? Okay, so what do you wish you would have known? What do you know now that you wish you would have known prior to starting?
So just understanding the markets and being able to research your market, you know, like
that is it.
And how important it is. I didn't know that at the beginning. Again, because someone introduced it to me, I was just jumping into something, right? As we kind of all normally do, and not knowing. So the market and doing your market research and how important that is something that I've learned the hard way. Not necessarily the hard way, but just, you know, learning through experience.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm just
another thing is budgeting. How important budgeting is. Everybody kind of talks about it, but that was one thing I was not really, you know, ready for. And budgeting in business is a little different than budgeting personally. So, you know what I'm saying? You have to have that transition. And that's important because that can make or break your business.
Yes.
And limiting the extra spending, you know?
Right. We know that.
Girl.
For sure, you playing with them Airbnbs. It's a learning process. That's what I like. I love it. Mm.
But shit, like I said, the best teacher is experience. So.
Somebody say, hey, y'all.
Party.
I see your nails too, girl. Okay. Okay. Long nail game.
Everybody, nail game. Nails on fleek. Everything on fleek. Okay, so maybe they missed the memo of this being a Q&A. So I guess we go ask each other.
It's okay.
Okay,
I like
so
it's okay. Next time. It's only the beginning.
Right.
Soon it'll be too many damn questions. You be like, y'all need to go pay for this motherfucking course, okay? So, you're only gonna get so much for free.
Right.
I think we should start doing it more often. I feel like people will get more comfortable coming on here and asking questions.
That's true.
That's true.
Because I only got one viewer on my Facebook page, so.
The other thing
Right.
is maybe we can have people send in comments, send in questions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe they could send it. Some people be like shy, stuff like
Right.
that. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that next time that would be good. So anybody got a question? One of y'all got questions? Ask each other questions. Okay. Is it
Oh, there we
Okay.
go. Here we
well,
go.
Here
thank
we
you.
go. Okay.
Is it easier to self-maintain vehicles, Airbnbs, again, or did you all immediate outsource help? Okay, so as for Chloe and Alex, we do the Airbnbs together. In the beginning, we were self-maintaining it. But as you know, got booked and busy. it was just becoming like, becoming too much. We both don't live that close to the unit. So
Mm-hmm.
started becoming too much. Then we had this one cleaner that didn't give what was supposed to give. And we have, our cleaner is great. Now we got some great cleaners. So
Yes, we do.
yeah,
We got some
at
great
first
cleaners.
at first it is best if you can, self-maintain it. You save yourself a lot of headache and money, of course. What about you, Bria? How you feel about self-maintaining Turo at first?
It was funny because when I said the comment about the nails, I was just about to say, but I still clean my car. I still do. So
She
that's
sure
my
do.
comment. I clean. I get under with these nails. They get dirty, and I don't mind. Because I'm
Period.
saving money. So yeah, sometimes that's what I'm saying about budgeting. Like, if that's how you got to get to your goal, then you got to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of people who make a lot of money will say the same thing. Like, they didn't get there by spending it all. You have to learn how to save it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if that means you do something you know how to do and you don't pay someone else, then I don't see a problem with it because I
Yeah.
don't mind putting my back into my business, you
All
know?
right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, look, any corner I can cut, and like I said, I'm cleaning. You know, if something happens, I'm going to try to do it myself, like a tire plug or something simple, like if I can do it myself, I'm going to do it now. If it's something I can't do, I'm going to definitely pay a professional.
Mm-hmm.
I need to learn how to do all of that. Tire plugs, oil change.
I know, right?
I don't know nothing about no vehicle.
Look, if you
Okay.
know how to work on homes or cars, you'll always have something to do and always be paid, no
That's
matter
one
what.
of my goals, to learn more about a car, because I can't be out here just not knowing the basic stuff.
And we need to
Mm-hmm.
change the narrative. Us women know about cars. We can be car gurus.
Right.
We can do
True.
everything a man can do.
Better.
Period.
Period. Better. Way better.
I be
Right.
trying to find female mechanics, y'all, too, because I love that. Like, I love to support female mechanics. There's a couple of them out here. You just got to find them.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
But it's super important in my area when you have cars to have a good mechanic. Let me just put that out
She said,
there.
period.
Like, it is so important to have a good mechanic on call to your rescue. Probably the
Yes.
That's
same for
true.
Airbnb to have a good cleaner, to your rescue.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
But,
definitely, it's
bro.
definitely no joke. Especially maintenance. I feel like Airbnb and car rental really go hand in hand because it's like you gotta do like your maintenance time. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Your checks and stuff like that. Your cleaning. Just making sure overall because you want to make sure the guest is happy. That's the most important. You know what I mean? Because they spend their money, their hard-earned money to
Mm-hmm.
rent out your items and property and stuff.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That is very important to, maintaining it.
Anybody had any more questions?
I
Right.
don't think so. This is
Mm-mm.
It's cool though. We did get one. That's better than
It's
not
okay. Yeah.
any. It's okay, cause like I said, soon come they'll be asking too many damn questions.
Right.
Um, what else can I say? All right, so what's the next vehicle you're trying to get in your fleet? Or if you could have a vehicle on your fleet, what would you have?
Can I go first, girl? I need a slingshot. I want a slingshot so bad.
Girl.
Those slingshots do well. And they're multi-purpose, so I feel like they're good for the beach, but then they're good for the city. So yeah, a lot of older people like them and younger people. So I feel like it's a versatile car and it's something new. Yeah, so I'm looking for a slingshot, honey.
I love them. I want to ride one, but I'm scared. But I'm gonna do it one day.
Right? Everybody wants to rent one.
Another question: if you could start over with the knowledge you have now regarding the Airbnb business, what would you do different?
I would do what Bree said, budgetize, because this, like, from like starting opening up 2 at one time, it was like a lot of pressure. So it was like I was just spending, buying this, buying that, and overbuying things that was not even necessary for the Airbnb.
Yeah.
And it was just too much. I feel like as time progressed with opening up more Airbnbs, it felt like the pressure was relieved. Like, oh, okay, you can shop everywhere and be on a budget. So that's most important, is spending less as possible, but still getting the good quality items.
Right. Yeah, I can agree with that as well. That was probably
because that was the
thing that would be different. Other than that, man, shit's been fun. It's been great. It just gets easier and easier. So I'm ready for the next ones. Period. Okay. Anybody else got a question? Let's see. How did you all decide on locations for your units? I'm gonna let you answer that, Chloe, because you do the most research.
Again, it goes back to what Bree said. Look, you gotta do your research. I'm telling you, jumping it, and like as we all do, because we'll see a TikTok, we'll see a 30-second video, and be like, "Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to do that," and it don't be like
Let
that.
them know. Tell them the truth. Tell them
like,
the motherfucking truth.
Yes, what will happen for the next will not happen for you. Okay, it does not work like that, guys. Take your time. Do your research, look up things. No question is a dumb question. No Google search is a dumb Google search. Damn it, Google it if you can't get somebody to answer it. You see what I'm saying? Just don't go by what people you see on social media, because sometimes they're not really that's not really the life they're living. You know what I mean? These are acrylic, but these are press-ons. You see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go to the nail salon to get them done. But, you know, I'm giving you that effect that I did. You see what I'm saying?
The effect that I did.
But
it's about the effect.
Just don't jump into things, guys. Do your research.
I'll say too, I like reading articles. Like, I just saw an article saying these top cities are about to open a riverfront like area. Did you see that recently? So I'm like, okay, let me look at it. So one of the places,
development areas is always the best place to get an Airbnb, guys. Do not sleep on it. Like, I'm telling you, the best places is where the places are developed. And like Bree, for the car rental, tell them how it is with the places that don't have car rental.
You said, say that one more time. Tell them what.
You know how, like, you was telling me the other day about the car rentals, like certain areas don't have access.
Oh
to
yeah.
Car locations.
Oh yeah. So for Turo specifically, like Turo isn't like really nationwide yet. So some places are having. Yeah, some places I've seen are having like commercials now and stuff, but not everybody, right? So not everybody even knows about it yet. But the other thing is some places have restrictions for the airport. You don't want nowhere that has restrictions for the airport, because that's going to be hard. Like New York, I think they just changed everything, but they were not allowing any Turo pickups, anything like that at the airport. And so they have these, you know, basically commitments and contracts with the car rental companies. But what happened with the car rental companies during COVID is they got rid of most of their stuff. So they don't even have enough to supply, you know, the demand. So this is kind of where we come in. So yeah, knowing your market is super important. Knowing what's going on in the city. You know, how many people are traveling in and out. The other thing I use, y'all, is Eventbrite. You could just go on Eventbrite and look at all the events for one city And that's research right there, right?
Yes,
It's
it
like
Let me
is.
put
Yes,
that in
it
the
is.
notes,
Yes.
though.
I
so
better
if
be
you're
jotting this stuff
Let's
right.
down.
put that
Jotting
in
this
the
shit down.
notes. Wait a
Eventbrite has
minute.
all kind of events like low scale, high scale, like business, education, fun. You can get Freaknik on there. You can find anything on there. So that's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. Like, go
Yes.
search your city that you're looking for and find events. And honestly, I do that for like certain months, like for the summer. Basically, I go and I look like what's going on in Atlanta from May to September. It's a whole bunch of crap, but certain cities you're gonna want to see. And again, look at the development. Look at what's coming to the area.
Exactly.
That
Yep.
was a gem.
Yes.
Okay.
That
And
was
let me
a
tell you
That
one more
was
gem.
a
thing.
fucking
Some cars work
gem.
good in some places, like you said. You might look at YouTube and this guy in Dallas is doing awesome, right? With a Mercedes, let's say, right? But you might take it somewhere else and it's not doing as well. So again, some cars work good here. For some things, you have to do your own research. Don't just look at, because guess what? Everybody is saying they're a Turo guru. Everybody's saying they're an Airbnb guru,
Girl,
and
yes.
They're not telling you the
truth.
struggle to get there first. That's the point. They're not telling you the
They
struggle.
not keeping it
Sometimes
100.
Nope. Nope.
exactly.
And
It's
I'm gonna tell
fun,
you,
but it
I'm
ain't
one of
for the
these.
weak.
Right. And I've been on Turo since 2017 when it first came out. So I'm gonna tell you, I've seen all the changes. You know what I'm saying? And I've been through someone stealing my car.
Get your
not
husband.
take
Get your husband, yo. Get your husband.
Wait, what happened?
He annoying, yo. He's annoying, guys. Don't mind.
But yeah, y'all got me
Nah,
all off track.
he play too much.
Y'all too silly.
Man.
But yeah, I don't even remember what I was saying now.
No, you were saying about the market. You've been in Turo
Yeah.
since 2017.
Yeah. So I've seen the changes. I've had somebody steal a car, not return the car, like anything you can think of, damage the car. So you have to have things in place for when the worst possible happens too. That's important. Very, very important. And even if it
Yeah.
doesn't happen to you, go research what happens when it happens, because it's gonna happen to you. Like,
They
so
ready
you
to know.
Right.
Gotta
prepare.
get ready.
Right.
Because if someone
Telling
else
you.
has experienced it in Airbnb or short-term rental at Turo, then that means you're gonna experience it at some point in time. So,
Mm-hmm.
especially with cars, because cars are a little different from Airbnb in that you can damage them a little bit more, and it affects your bottom line. See, like if you damage something small in a house, it's not gonna affect you re-renting it out. But if you damage something on a car, oh yeah, it's gonna
Exactly.
affect your bottom line. Like, you gotta be careful. You gotta be
It's
careful, and you
true.
gotta have a plan in place.
That's very
Exactly.
facts.
Trust me. Because it happened. We almost got the big blue stolen. But you see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's risk. It's
But
risk
because
in
you had
anything you
that
do.
plan, it saved you.
Right.
Exactly.
Hmm.
It's always good to have a plan in place. Right. Plan A all the way to damn Z.
And have an emergency plan for when things go wrong. Because, look, we all business owners. Things go wrong. They go wrong. They're going to go wrong
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. And that's just the nature of the game, So
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gotta roll with the punches.
it's how you deal with it, right? It's how you come up
Exactly.
under it. And if you prepare, then you ain't got to be worried and frantic. And you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we already got a plan. We good. Stay calm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, girl, because it's been days me and Chloe was crying.
Oh my goodness. Let's not get into. Oh my god, Bree, girl. When I say I
Crying,
would be
wanting to
like,
fight.
yo,
It's okay, because she
But,
was up texting me at 1:45 last night, but we're not going to talk about that.
two
I
girl,
had to
o'clock
tell
in
her
the
to go to
morning,
bed. We'll
yo,
figure it out in the morning.
sometimes it
y'all,
be like that. Like, you know what? I'm going to just deal with this shit in the morning because
Yep, exactly. Because you just need to free your mind. And
mm-hmm.
sometimes you need that rest. And this
Exactly.
is this
Don't
is
forget about
important
self
in
care
business
now.
too. Yes, girl, tell them please, because you can't do right in business if you don't get your rest and take care of yourself. And then you have a
Exactly.
renewed spirit, a renewed mind. You never know what ideas
Make
can
sure
come to your
y'all
mind the next day.
meditating, y'all manifesting, y'all creating, y'all restoring. Yeah, because you're gonna running your own business is gonna take a lot from you, like in general. Like it's
Yep.
just gonna take. You got to pour a lot out of you. So just be prepared for that.
And
Um,
just not being scared to ask for help. Like us three, we work together. And
Exactly.
I'm asking y'all for help all the time. Like,
Oh yeah, you
because
already know.
you can't do nothing by yourself, and it's always better to have extra expertise, So
Uh-huh.
don't be afraid to ask for help, like
That's
for
true.
real.
Right.
I did have a question for Bree. What are your what services do you offer? Like, do you currently offer? Let the people know in
Oh
case
yeah,
they
I didn't
was
even like introduce
interested.
myself or nothing, huh?
Yes.
All right. So I'm B Watts. I don't really say my name. My name's Brittany, but I go by Bree.
Mhm.
So I do a lot, y'all. I train people on how to open their businesses. That's what I really love to do. That's my passion. What we're doing right here, helping people develop, teaching them how to go from the bottom to the top, just starting at the bottom, because that's literally how I started. I also have a car rental business, so that's what we've been talking about. I do Turo, hire car, even private rentals. So I rent privately to, just private customers that I have. We offer co-hosting too. So we co-host other people's cars and Airbnbs in Atlanta, and we're expanding.
Yes, very much
So
expanding.
we're
Big on expanding, honey.
we're all expanding, honey. You hear me?
Yes.
And 2022 is our year. So
Yeah.
yeah, just management, offering management services for short-term rentals, and cars. And our new baby is offering short-term car rentals with our short-term rental Airbnb. So a package deal. I'm so
Yes.
excited
Yes.
about that. I'm so excited about that.
Yes. I've been waiting on
Convenience.
that.
We're offering convenience to our customers
Mhm.
at
Yes.
affordability, right?
Right. 'Cause you know they be needing a car rental when they go on to stay somewhere
Mm-hmm.
to
Absolutely.
get around.
And everybody just wants to go to one
Yes.
place to get everything. So if you could just go from the airport to the house, or to whatever location, and your car is there, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Less hassle.
Exactly. Especially with children, honey. Can I hear it for the people with the kids?
Woo!
Because
I
man.
don't want to be on the phone all day with somebody with the rental. Then I got to be on the phone all day with
Mhm.
somebody with the Airbnb.
Mhm.
Then I
Mhm.
I ain't even get a chance to order my food yet. Oh
Yep.
no. Mm-mm.
Yep.
And renting at the airport is a fucking headache.
Especially standing there with some kids. Especially when you're
Mm-mm.
standing there with
Here
kids,
with
girl.
kids. Mm-mm-mm.
I was telling them before you got on, Bree, that about the car rental. I was saying that how car renting like privately is easier than going to like the airport because you need a credit card.
Mhm.
And if you
Mhm.
can't get a credit card because you got bad credit, then you just at the airport like now you got to pay almost $1,000 for 2 day
Yep.
rental with your debit card because they don't. You see what I'm
Yep.
saying? So it's like,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And once you build a rapport with me and you're one of my clients, it's super easy because I already know you. I already know you have proof of insurance. Proof of insurance is like basically 75% of the business. If you have
yeah,
your own insurance, you good. Like
yes,
that's how Turo and Hire Car make their money, is by offering insurance. So people can, do like Uber and Lyft and stuff like that. And that's a hot market in major cities like Atlanta, Miami, Houston, LA. Doing
mm,
Uber and Lyft and renting these cars for those purposes of doing deliveries.
okay.
Yep.
Now, Erica, I got a question for you. So, what has been your best experience doing the Airbnb and your like lowest experience doing the Airbnbs?
The best experience has been when we did Orlando. It
Okay,
was
Ooh.
it was
okay,
just it was fun. We found a lot of nice stuff. It was a lot more personal than it was with Atlanta because we got everything like
yeah,
delivered and stuff. So Florida, we
yeah.
were able to look around, shop, piece stuff together, just put everything all together.
Mm-hmm.
What was the worst one? You already know what I'm gonna say.
What was the worst part of the Airbnb?
The worst
What was the
part,
worst part?
I'm not gonna say it's the worst part because I mean, guests, we've had more great guests than bad guests. We didn't even have any bad guests, to be honest. We haven't
Yeah.
had any bad guests. We haven't had anybody destroy nothing, mess nothing up, give us no bad attitude. It was just that one person that called me weird. That one person that called me weird. I'm still not over that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, well, how would you? Okay, tell like for people that's trying to get into the Airbnb. Hey, boo. and get into the Airbnb business or the car rental business, because it go hand in hand with customer service, regardless of what at the end of the day.
Yes.
How do you respond to your guests if they, even if it was awful, how would you, how would you take that? How do you respond to something like that?
Just try to be as least emotional as possible. This is a business. So no one's, if there's a complaint about something that like in the house, it's not a complaint with you. It's just something that they don't like. And that's okay. Also, you got to learn that not going to be able to please everybody. It is what it is. You can do your as long as you do your absolute best and it's absolute best to you, that's all that matters. You're not going to be able to satisfy everybody. Somebody's going to have something to say, and it's cool.
This is true. This is true. And you can't, and with any business, you can't take everything always so to heart. You gotta just keep it moving, because it's it's not gonna always be peaches and oranges every morning, But Erica handled that. Like, guys, I gotta give Erica a round of applause, because Erica straight handles all the customer service parts. Okay, guys, because I can't. I can't do it. It's like,
got it.
I was gonna just say, like, I
message them
automated messages. Those automated messages I love, because it's like it's not dependent on how you feel, right? It's just it's already typed up. It's sympathetic. People just want you to have sympathy. You know what I'm saying? They just want you to feel their pain and act like you care, even though you may not. You still have to, you know what I'm saying? Show that. So I use my automated messages, girl, and I copy and paste like, oh, okay, I know, I'm sorry, because listen, I had a flat tire on the car the other day. The lady's complaining, and I'm like, I didn't even know. These are rental cars. Like, things happen. She could have been the one who did it, for all I know.
Exactly.
So it's like, I'm just trying to help you get through this situation. This is a car. These things happen on cars, even our own cars. Like, they just happen, right? So we just got to roll with the punches, and you just offer customer service and try to make the situation better. A lot of the times I offer them stuff and they don't even take it. It's just a matter of offering it, right? They just want you to act like you're gonna offer something. So, just offering something nice to them, you know what I'm saying? Really sometimes helps. And I offer discounts to my customers all the time. I don't mind, because it's the customer service, it's the coming back, it's the sending someone else. Don't let
one bad egg ruin it all for the rest of
the
And honestly, with my private clients, it is the coming back. They only come because someone told them, right? So it's like, I really, really strongly, you know what I'm saying, respect my relationship with my clients and customers, because they make our business grow. So, and I think in our business, a lot of it is referral based,
It is. That's true. Word of mouth.
Yeah, and when they enjoy their experience, they're gonna go tell everybody, especially if it's affordable, especially if you got good rates. Like, for us, they know they're going to where they're going already, right? They know they have to find somewhere to stay, and they know they need a car. So it's not about whether they're gonna choose that thing, They have to get it. It's where they're gonna spend their money at that point.
So, where you see the comment, it says people are scammers.
No,
they'll lie and try and get a free booking. So, what you gonna? How y'all gonna handle? Like, I want an answer from Bree. And
they must have been in our inbox for the last couple of days.
I want an answer from Bree and an answer from Erica.
Yo, okay, so let me tell y'all. I started in Atlanta, so people are scammers.
Scam Lanta.
I'm telling you, if you're on the Atlanta Turo group in Facebook, everybody says Atlanta's a totally different market than any other market in car rental business, period. So you got to be strong to be in the Atlanta market, and you got to know which cars work. I would say focus on economy, cheap cars, right? Because if they're messed up or something happens, you ain't got to worry about it. It's not too much of a loss, right? But yes, people are scammers, and yes, they try to get everything for free. So you just have to be careful. When I said about giving discounts and being nice, there's a limit to that, right? So you have to set your limits and stick to it. So you can be nice, but don't be over nice, and don't give your business away for free. Because again, this is a business, right? And most customers are gonna go to the big major car rental companies, right? and it's going to be the same. It might be even poorer service, but that's what you're going to get. And
Right.
so, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm getting at here. So it's like, again, don't give your whole business away. Don't feel so bad, you know, that you're giving away free rides and stuff. I don't do that. I offer discounts, but I'm not giving nothing away for free because nobody
That's
is
big
at this point.
facts.
Yeah.
That's big facts.
And
Now,
just be
Erica, what
alert.
would you do?
The importance is being alert. That's it. Be alert. You listen to your intuition. I feel like a
Yeah.
woman's intuition is gonna tell you what's going
That's
on,
a
and you don't
fact.
feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
gotta follow that. And you know
Yeah.
me, when people are booking, I'm like reading stuff like this seems a little
Right.
off.
Gotta investigate.
Anytime someone picks up from the airport and they have the same license from that state, I'm suspicious. I don't care what it is.
Girl.
Oh,
Because
Erica, you said that the other
I do
day. You were
not, I
saying if
swear,
they're
I do not
local
like
renters,
locals.
beware.
I do not
but
like
why would you
locals,
pick up
yo.
from the airport if you're a local? It doesn't make sense, right? You're only picking up from the airport if you're traveling to the airport. So for me, that's a red flag. It's like, we're going to keep an eye
Locals
on you.
definitely a red flag.
But
Definitely.
yeah, always have tracking devices in your car. Look, we both probably learned the hard way on that. So tracking device down. You hear me?
Facts. And Erica, how you feel about that same question? Like what would you do about, like, you know, people are scammers, booking and all of that?
Oh, you know me, I don't play that. You're not just gonna tell me anything. I'm gonna have to do some investigation. Okay, you gotta show me some receipts. Like, you know,
Exactly.
like one of our first guests that tried it.
Yeah.
You know, like these people will, like, you know, like the rule we implemented. When you check in, do a thorough walkthrough and report it within an hour or two. Don't wait until you checking out talking about some shit is broken, because we're gonna assume you did it.
Girl,
Exactly.
And that's how we alleviate all the scammers and stuff. Like, no, you're not just gonna tell me.
No.
Don't give me a complaint. I'm not gonna look into it. No, I'm not that girl.
Not there 3 or 4 days and then complain.
Right.
Exactly. That's what the girl did to me.
Thank
She
you
had
for
the
letting
car
me
all
know.
day.
I'll look into it. You're not getting no refund.
Like,
no, you cannot.
They do the same thing with the cars. I'm telling y'all, like the same thing with the tire issue. She had the car a whole 24, probably almost 2 days or whatever, and then said something to me. So I'm like, you didn't say something when you picked it up. You're not saying it's unsafe.
It didn't have
so
a flat
are
tire
you
when
just
she picked it
trying
up.
to get a discount?
Like, come on now.
Yeah. Then I offered the resolution, right? So again, this is important. You always have the resolution set up, ready to go. So I was like, all right, here's your resolution. I can have AAA come up to you, or you can take it to the Mercedes-Benz dealership. She had all the excuses in the world to not use either of the resolutions.
Right.
So that's how you know, okay.
That they on some bullshit.
Exactly.
And these are free resolutions, meaning you just have to take it or wait, or you know what I'm saying? Like, just get it done. It was a tire. It's not nothing, big, but girl, again, giving them options and having resolutions ready will help you tremendously just in the stress department. Yeah, but I don't play with them people neither, Erica. I'd be like,
no. Thank you for letting me know.
Here.
I'll look into it. We'll take that into consideration.
Right.
Things like that. But no refunds.
That's it.
No. Yeah, that's one thing I ain't really worried about is as scammers. I don't know.
Yeah, especially when you're doing payment processing and stuff like that. I worry about that too, especially with my private clients, because it's all on you, to do your due diligence.
Right.
That's true.
But let me point out this one thing in business. Like you said, y'all added a new rule. It's super important to change up your processes and procedures.
Yes.
If something
exactly.
Yeah,
change
like
stuff.
make a new rule. Yep.
Exactly. That's it. New rule.
Keep it moving.
Switching it up. Always never stay the same. Always elevate and keep on elevating.
Yep.
Because
like Turo, for instance, they don't send us like licenses no more of our renters. So I made my new rule is that you have to text me your selfie. I'm not
Yeah.
letting my car go with anybody who hasn't texted me a selfie
Oh,
with
so
the
it's
license.
not verified? They don't verify licenses and stuff?
I don't know what they're doing,
Oh.
but I know what I'm gonna do.
Turo.
Get my car out. That's what I know what I'm gonna
And
do.
that's just period though.
Like,
Just
for
take your
instance,
own
who's gonna give their
precautions.
car out to someone and they don't have a copy of their license? Like, nobody's gonna do that in general, right? But no,
Right.
I don't know
Exactly.
if they verify their license. I haven't seen it verified. Sometimes they don't even make them post it. So that's why I'm like, I may not even know the person's first and last name, date of birth, and address because they're not posting it. And
Yeah.
sometimes these people have nicknames on their platform, so I
I
don't
was
even
just gonna
know.
bring that up. I be seeing that in especially in the Atlanta Turo group. I'm like, why would you rip to somebody? They don't even have their real name.
No, ma'am. I ask them for a selfie with their license when they book. And normally people don't like to do it. And I'll ask 3 and 4 times. You're not getting the car until I get it. That's it.
Exactly.
I don't know
The
what to
car
tell
will
you.
stay locked.
Yeah.
Remote
And
unlock
Turo
it
will have to
will.
call me and I'm going to tell Turo the same thing. Like, y'all
Right.
not getting my car till I have a selfie with the license. Because this is the other thing. Scammers are out here and they have other people's IDs. And I
That's
know a
true.
fake ID when I see it. But what you
Yeah.
can't do is take a selfie with it. And then some people be like, oh, I don't have my ID or give me some paper. We're not doing all that.
Right.
Because you already know
Well,
if you have to rent someone's car, you're going to need a license.
I left my license at home. I had a rent to do that. I left my license at home. I said,
Yep.
well, I guess the car gonna stay here till you go get your license.
Exactly.
I had a lady do that too. She was flying in trying to give me some paper license, talking about she just lost it or some craziness. I'm like, your
Not the
story
paper
don't,
license.
girl, I'm like, your story don't even make no sense. What is you talking about? It was something along the lines of she had just gotten on the plane but just got a temporary license. It just didn't make sense.
Yeah.
I was like, you probably gonna have to add another driver or do something different because. And then the paper license is easier to scam with, right? Anybody can print
That's
out a piece
true.
of paper.
Anybody can print out a paper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm already hip to the scams. I'm in Atlanta. We hit. We already know.
Scam Lanta.
Right? Like you're not finna get me.
And some of these scams are old. Like, no disrespect, we
Mhm.
up north girls. Some of these scams is late. Bitch, you late.
Hey, but if it's working, it's
Just
working for
doing
them, right?
that.
They
You
have
was
guys so
late,
smart on
honey.
it, girl.
Girl. But yeah.
This was fun,
Well,
y'all. I
right.
like it.
It
We did
was.
pretty good, guys. I
We
mean, if you guys are still
did.
watching the live, feel free to, DMS, right? Y'all good with that for now, if you guys did have any other questions that y'all didn't want to answer on the live, ask on the live,
Yes.
feel free to contact us. We're going to save the live, guys, and post it on our pages, right?
Yes,
Well,
on all the
Erica, you got to
pages.
do it first because
Mm-hmm.
I only screen recorded the Facebook. I didn't screen record the Instagram
This
live.
one.
Yeah,
Did
I'm
you?
gonna save it to the page.
Okay, yeah. Once you save it to the page, we can just take it from there. You can download it
Period.
from there, Brie, too.
So yes, y'all are all welcome to inbox us questions about the business. That's it.
I was
None
just
of it
gonna
was
shout out my
relationship.
Instagrams too. Did y'all do
Oh,
that?
yes.
Okay.
Go ahead and shout out your stuff. You missed the
Yes.
intro part. That's
Right.
Erica
I was
did a
late. My
disclaimer
bad,
on
y'all.
it.
All
Go
right,
ahead,
so
you do
mine
that.
is at dream_chasers with an SATL. That's the normal one where we do taxes, business credit, car rental course. I have a bunch of courses y'all can get up there. I be doing buy one get one free. I do all kind of specials.
Y'all listening on Facebook?
I'm really out here to just help people. I don't charge people. Sometimes I give stuff away for free, y'all, because my mission is to help people. Other one is at dream_rides with a Z ATL. So dream_rides with a Z ATL. And then my personal is queen_Bree BRELOVVE for love, but 2 V's. So queen_BRELOVVE. And I think that's it. Oh, no, I got websites. My bad. Everything's the same website, dreamchasersatl.com.
Let them know. Let them know, Bree.
Period.
Let them know.
Dreamchasersatl.com and dreamridesatl.com. Very easy. Dreamchasersatl.com and dreamrides with a Z atl.com. And you can see some of Chloe's cars up there too. All our cars are up there, y'all.
Period.
And we got some new cars we added in this week.
Yes.
Period.
And by next week, the latest, next Friday, we will have our Airbnb car combination up there, ready to be booked.
Yes, they ain't ready, boo. They ain't ready. Yeah, mosquitoes about to get me, y'all.
I know.
I'm still outside.
Your husband finna come get you.
The baby probably
He want to know
crying their head off.
about sprinters. He asked a
He
question.
probably in the bathroom locked up by himself.
He
Let me
on
not
the
do it
live
like
talking
that.
about. He asked about the sprinters, Bree.
Oh, what he
Babe,
say?
you already know she's gonna help us with the sprinter thing. He want to ride the sprinter, like
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
do the
if you're
deliveries
interested,
and
sprinters.
stuff. Yeah,
if you guys are interested in car rental business, that is the best car to get. Get a
yes,
10
you
to
already
12
heard her.
passenger van. You can use it for multiple different things. You can run shuttles. You can rent it to someone else running shuttles. You can rent it to hotels. I mean, there's limitless possibilities with a 12 passenger van, y'all. You could take the seats out and do regular delivery or cargo, right? I mean,
Exactly.
whatever you want to do. And in the rental market, it rents wonderfully in any market. Because very rarely in Turo do you even have any. Like, I think I'm the only one who has it in Columbia area, South Carolina.
Okay. I needed to drive these kids. They don't need no more space to begin. They don't need no more room to be fighting.
We don't need no more room over here, okay?
Okay. Because they gonna be able to.
And then the new wave, y'all, is getting these sprinters and making them a little luxury and making them like party buses. That's something
I like the party bus. Yes, I like that. I like
putting some TVs in
definitely
it.
gotta
And
get that.
Yes.
We need to get into like some self-care party bus type of thing.
Yes.
I like it. Yes. I like it.
Yes.
Well,
we do got some events coming up. Yes,
we do.
Got some events coming up. So stay tuned, you guys.
Yeah,
Don't
we'll be
forget
posting.
to follow us all on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. All of that will be in the description box, I'm sure. And
we're doing our women's business brunch too, y'all. All three of us. We're going to be at the women's business brunch. Y'all, please stay focused. We're going to post the date.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's going to be at one of our luxury Airbnbs.
Yes. one of the many.
Okay.
Yes. We're going to teach you how you to secure Airbnbs with business credit. Like, I'm telling you guys, it's just stay tuned. Follow us on all our social media platforms. If you got any questions, feel free to ask them.
Yes.
And yeah, for sure. Let's get
into it. And if you're on one of our social medias and you need the other person, DM us. We will give you their information.
Because we are a team. Okay?
We sure are.
Very much a team.
And we ain't blocking nobody. We got to get everything done around here.
Right.
Okay, you guys. So I guess that's it. And
thank y'all.
I'll hit y'all up in the group message.
All right.
Thank y'all for coming.
Thanks, y'all. Bye.